Good afternoon, everyone. The listeners, everyone who is at home, good afternoon. I'm back again by the name of Teacher Winnie. I'm going to take you through Literacy A again, but this time it is P.2, Literacy A. The other one was P.3, Literacy A. That is part of science. That is part of science, but for lower, we call it literacy, the ability to read and write. So, this time I'm going to take you through animals and their homes. Animals and their homes. Animals and their homes. We need to understand first of all, what are animals? Animals are living creatures that range from big to small. Living creatures that range from big to small. Animals alone, those are living creatures that range from big to small. And then we talk about homes. What are homes, or what is a home? You know, all of you know what a home is. You stay in a home. But we need to understand what a home is. A home is a place where people or animals live. A home is a place where people or animals live. So, we first write the definitions. Animals. Animals are living creatures. Living creatures that range from big to small, or they can range from small to big. Those are animals. Examples of animals. Examples of animals. What are those animals? We have the cows. We have the goats. We have the sheep. We have the cats. We have the lions. We have the elephants. We have the giraffes. We have the giraffes. We have the snakes. We have the hens. We have the horses and many other animals. Those are some of the animals that we are going to look at. Then we have said homes. We have talked about homes. We have said a home is a place where people or animals live. A home is a place where people or animals live. So we have said a home is a place where people or animals live. A home is a place where people or animals live. Everyone needs a home. Even animals need a home. That's why we are talking about animals and their homes. Homes are very important. Another word for home, another word you can use to mean home, we can also use the word habitat. Another word to mean home, we can also use the word habitat. Another word to mean home, we can also use the word habitat. A habitat is a home for animals. A habitat is a home for animals, for people. Even plants have habitats. But today we're just looking at specifically animals and their homes. Animals and their homes. So what are these animals and their homes? What are these homes for animals? The homes for animals, examples of animal homes or animal habitats. Examples of animal homes or animal habitats. What are these animal homes or what are these animal habitats? Here we are going to draw our table. Here we're talking about the first is what? The first table or the first column will be for animals, and then the second column will be for the homes. The first column is the column for animals, and the second column is the column for homes. So we look at the first animal. Let us look at the animal called the cows, or a cow. Where does a cow live? A cow lives in a home called a kraal. A cow lives in a home called a kraal, or you can call it a byre. A cow lives in a home called a kraal, or you can call it a byre. Then we have the goats. We have the goats. The goats live in a home called a shed. The goats live in a home called a shed. I don't know whether you people have animals at home, but if you have animals at home, it's better you know what kind of homes or what kind of shelter you should build for those animals. If you don't have them, or if you don't know about them, ask mommy, how does a byre look like? How does a shed look like? How does this home look like? What does the cat live in? Where does it live? Where does it live? And how does the home should be? How should the home be? Mommy, help me to build a home for a cat. I have my cat. It needs a home. Let mommy help you to build it for you. Then we have the cats. The cat's home is called a basket. A cat lives in a basket. That's a small basket. You build a small basket for it. Then that one becomes its home. Then another one, we have the pig. We have the pig. The pig lives in a sty. The pig lives in a sty. And then we go to another animal. Another animal is called a dog. A dog. Where does the dog stay? Or what is the name of the dog's home or dog's house? That one is called a kennel. It is called a kennel. A dog's home is called a kennel. Then we have a rabbit. We have a rabbit. I think all of us know what a rabbit is. A rabbit lives in a hutch. A rabbit lives in a hutch. So when you look at these animals, you have the cow living in a kraal or a byre, a goat living in a shed, the cats live in baskets, the pig lives in a sty, the dog lives in a kennel, the rabbits live in a hutch. Then we also have other animals. We talk of the animal like the lion. We talk of the animal like the lion. The lion lives in a den. The lion lives in a den. Then we also have another animal called the fish. A fish lives in water. A fish lives in water, or you can call it also, you can build a home for it at home, which is called an aquarium. You can build a home for it at home, at your home and your house. You build it and then you call it an aquarium. An aquarium is in form of a glass tank. So you can build it for it, then you keep it there, or you can buy it from the markets. They are sold there. You can put in your fish if you want to raise your fish from home. Then we have another one. Another animal called the snake. Another animal called the snake. A snake, you can find a snake in a bush. You can find a snake in water. You can find a snake in a bush. You can find a snake in water. You can also find a snake among the grass, or the tall grasses. You can find a snake in the bush, in water, even among the tall grasses. And then also we have another animal called the hare. Do you know what a hare is? A hare is a wild rabbit. A hare is a wild rabbit. Where does a hare live? A hare lives in a home called a burrow. A hare lives in a home called a burrow. A burrow is like a small hole. Those holes, those small holes that animals live. So we have the burrow. And then another animal that lives in a burrow is called a rat. Even a rat lives in a burrow. A rat also lives in a burrow. Then we also have animals like the hen. I know some of you are going to say, but teacher, but a hen is a bird. A hen is also an animal. It is a bird, but it is under the class of animals called the birds. So a hen is a bird as well as an animal. So a hen lives in a home called a pen. A hen lives in a home called a pen. So those are some of the animals and their homes that we're talking about today. Now, let's look at the importance of these homes to animals. Animal homes. The homes are really important for us, including the human beings. We human beings are we really need a home. And why do we need those homes? Why do animals also need homes? Homes are very important. So, let us look at the importance of animal homes, animal habitats. Importance of animal homes or the animal habitats. One, we can say that these animal homes, they protect the animals from. Animal homes can protect the animals from bad weather. To protect the animals from bad weather. Protect the animals from bad weather. Like which bad weather? The heavy rainfall. Heavy rainfall. The strong wind. Animals need to be safeguarded from this bad weather. If it finds them outside, they might end up dying. So it's not good. They also need to be protected, just like us. We need homes. At night, we sleep in our home. We sleep in our house, so that we can be protected from this bad weather. And then we also have we can also say another importance to protect the animals from enemies. From enemies. Protect the animals from enemies. In bracket, you can say to provide the animals for security. So meaning that homes act as security areas or security places. Though we can't run to the police station, but no, we need security, and homes act as security in for us. So animals need protection from enemies, and one thing that can protect the animals from enemies is their home. When you see an enemy, a hen sees an enemy to run in a pen. A rat sees an enemy to run in a burrow. A hare sees an enemy to run in its burrow. A cow will see an enemy, it will run in its kraal. And they will lock it from there. No one will be able to attack it. You see a lion will run in its den. Why? Because it protects itself from the enemy. So those are the two importance of animal homes. One is to protect the animals from the bad weather, like the rainfall and the strong wind. Another one is to protect the animals from their enemies or to act as security. Thank you so much for listening.